Hey everyone, it's Dan. Welcome back to Guitar Talk. Before we get started, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps us grow. Roll that intro. Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we are looking at this Fender signature Jim Root V4 Jazzmaster. Starting off at the body side of things on here, as we normally do, it's a pretty simple setup. Jazzmaster shaped body. It's made of mahogany. You've got a fixed bridge, three-way switch, single volume control, Jim Root signature EMG pickups, obviously bolt-on neck with through body stringing. Going over to the neck side of things on this, it's a maple neck with an ebony fretboard, bound fretboard on this with 22 frets. It's a nice flat 12-inch radius with a 25.5-inch scale. Locking tuners on here with Jim Root signature on the back of the headstock. As I mentioned, it's a bolt-on neck. Other than that, it's got the loom inlays on the side. So what these do is if you are playing on a dark stage or in a dark practice room, they actually glow in the dark. So it just gives you a hand helping know where you are on the neck. Setup wise, straight out of the box, I've got no complaints here. This thing plays really nicely and it's been set up with a nice low action that just really suits the style of music that Jim Root would play, you know, like hard rock, metal, that kind of stuff. The 12-inch radius really helps with that low action and you're not choking out anywhere with big bends or choking out if you're doing pinch harmonics or anything like that. So big plus points there. Obviously, if you have watched my videos over the last year, you may have seen a lot of the Mexican Fender stuff we've tried has been hit and miss, mostly miss in terms of setup because the fret ends have been all over the place and it's just not been very nice. This, complete opposite to that. It's been set up really nicely and the fret ends have been done really well, so there's no sharp ends on it. It's just a nice joy to play. So in terms of the sounds that you can get out of this, you know, it's got the Jim Root signature EMG pickups in, which have got a retroactive circuit and ceramic magnets, so, you know, quite raw and aggressive sounding. It's a new open coil design, which to me, it looks really cool because it's, you know, a more classic looking pickup, but we're not talking about looks here, obviously sound wise. EMGs can be a bit hit and miss for some people. I personally find that obviously they lack the dynamics of a passive pickup, but they've got a kind of tone that is really friendly if you want to sculpt it and, you know, add in highs, more lows. They are really friendly for that kind of thing. I mean, that being said, you know, I enjoy playing rock and metal along with blues and other things. I personally miss the passive sound, so that extra kind of warmth, and there's a certain kind of snarl in the low end that you get from a good passive pickup, whereas I find this just misses that. It's really good for what it's meant for, so, you know, modern, high gain sounds. that's probably the one word I would use to describe these pickups, is just modern sounding. The cleans that you get are just pristine sounding cleans with, you know, lots of high end, low end, mids. So it's just all there. Mid gain sounds, it does it, but you can just tell that there's something there that sounds like it's ultra clean sounding. You know, it misses that snarl, or at least that's what my ears are telling me. And then the high gain stuff, obviously, it just does it effortlessly with pinch harmonics everywhere, big drive tones. So, you know, you can get a big range of tones out of this, but although, you know, you can play it, don't expect to be getting like classic bluesy kind of tones out of this guitar, because quite frankly, it's not what it's meant for. You can do it, but not to the best kind of tone that you can achieve with like a good Les Paul or something like that. So kind of similar to what I said with the whole setup thing straight out of the box. Quality wise here, you know, it's been done really well. The finish on the body, it's a flat satin finish, so it's smooth to the touch. It's been done really well. There's a couple of little pit marks in there, but you know, wood is wood. If it's got little pits in the wood, then you might get some sinkage. The neck feels nice and smooth. The frets have been done really well. So in terms of quality, straight out of the box, the build quality of this guitar is just absolutely awesome. You know, comfort when you are playing this, it is a really nice, comfortable guitar to play. It's not got loads of neck dive or body dive or anything like that. When you've got the strap on your shoulder, it just sits nice and comfortably and it just stays where you put it. So that's really cool. It's got the cutout on the back, so you know, if you're someone like me with a bit of a belly, then that is certainly a plus in terms of comfort. Weight wise, I don't have scales here yet, so I can't tell you how much it weighs, apart from not as much as a Les Paul. Weighs a little bit more than a Strat because it's, you know, nice big chunky mahogany body. But you know, even if I weighed it, obviously different woods weigh different amounts, so just because this one weighs a certain amount doesn't mean another one that you get is going to weigh the same. But all I can say is, for me, my build, my strength, it is nice and comfortable around the neck and just doesn't go anywhere unless you are flinging it all over the place. Pros and cons for me. I mean, obviously it's got the satin neck, which I love because I stick to gloss finishes, so that is a big plus for me. It's got a satin finished body as well, which, you know, again, big plus for me because I stick to gloss finishes, so I'm not going to stick to this. It could be a con for some of you, because if you are someone who likes to keep guitars as they were when they come out of the box, what you've got to be aware of is if you are playing this and your arm is resting on the guitar or it's rubbing on the top, you are going to get shiny patches on this quite quickly, and once it's shined up, there's not a lot you can do about it. So again, fine for me, but if you are someone who likes to keep it as it was when it came out of the box, then that could be a negative for you. Plus, again, you've got the fixed bridge, the locking tuner, so ultimate tuning stability there, that's cool. And the addition of the lumen lays, so, you know, glow in the dark dots for when you're playing on a dark stage, that is also really, really cool. The only major downside for me is I would probably want to put some nice passive pickups in here. Complete personal preference, obviously. The EMGs do what they are made for really well. That is the tone they are made for, and you will get that tone, and that's great. Personally, I want the extra dynamics and percussiveness of a passive pickup. But again, that's just personal preference. It's a minus for me, but the EMGs could be a massive plus for some people. So there we go, that is the Gym Route Jazzmaster by Fender. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think. You know, have you got the Telecaster or the Strat that he's done as well? Do you love the simplicity of the design? Let me know your thoughts. Other than that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.